Why do we need functional medicine? And why is it even emerging into our world? And why are more and more people searching out functional medicine practitioners to get help? And the reason for that is because our current healthcare system has a system in place which does not help us long term in preventing more issues from occurring. So what we essentially have in our current system is our medical model. And the medical model is very, very effective at infection, trauma, and symptom control. So if you've gone and broken your leg or been in a car accident, this is the place to be. Or if you've got an infection that is out of control and spreading through the body, that's really where medicine excels at. It's also really important when you have a condition that is out of control and they're so out of control that the symptoms are at danger of killing you, that needs to be under control first. But like we say, in functional medicine, that should only be the start of the process and not the end, like it currently is. So what we've effectively done is taken this very effective symptom control model and applied it to conditions that we've ultimately behaved ourselves into or have been a result of our environment. So what we're seeing over time is more and more disease occurring and more drugs being prescribed. And that's continuing to happen. So one example of this is a condition we talked about in our last video, hypothyroidism, and one of the leading drugs for this being levothyroxine. And in 2018, this was the leading prescribed drug on the market at about 32 million prescriptions that year. And that's 10 million more than it was in 2010. And the reason for these increases in prescriptions and all these drugs being taken is because drugs aren't getting to the underlying reason why the condition started in the first place. It wasn't because of a lack of drugs that the condition started for someone. And as long as we never get to the underlying reason why that started, we're going to continue to see this process happen. Now, functional medicine is really filling that gap in that it's targeted at getting it to these underlying reasons why they happened. So if we can get to the underlying root cause of why someone has developed a condition, we can prevent them from going on to generating and developing more issues over time, which is likely to happen if the underlying reason for their condition in the first place has not been addressed.